With another player for our interview series continuing now. We're here with Brad Ring. Brad, tell us where you come from originally. Where are you from?
I grew up in Rockford, Illinois. Played club ball there, and that took me to Indiana University. From there, I got drafted to the San Jose Earthquakes. Spent 3.5 years there, and then half of a season with the Portland Timbers.
So you were most recently in Portland. I think they're most known for the Timbers Army, which is their supporters group.
Yeah.
We at Indy 11 have our own supporters group, the Brickyard Battalion. Do you know much about what the Brickyard Battalion's about?
Yeah, I know they've been around for years, way before Indy 11 was even around. So it's pretty cool to hear their story. I would expect that they would one day reach the Timbers Army level. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time, and we have to players have to take some responsibility ourselves and win some games, but I have no doubt that one day we'll be at that level.
So obviously you've been playing soccer a long time. What age did you start playing?
Probably started playing soccer when I was 5. Probably played like 2-3 years of kind of like rec league type soccer, and then when I was 7 I played U10 club soccer, so I played up my early years, and then once I was 10, 11 I kind of played my own age group from there.
And thinking back on your career from when you're 5 until now, what's your greatest soccer memory?
Ooh, that's a good question. Greatest soccer memory. It's tough. I mean, honestly, the first memories that come to mind are just hanging with the guys on the team. I think winning state titles in high school or club or national championships, or whatever the case is, those are cool. But I think, when it's all said and done, you'll remember those, but you'll more so remember the relationships that you made with your teammates, coaching, the staff, the front office, and hopefully some lives that you impacted doing off the field things in the community. So it's hard to point out one, but I'd say it's more about the relationships than anything on the field.
So obviously it's still early, and the team's only been together for a few days now, but how would you say the bonding is going and relationship building is going so far with the guys?
Yeah, I think it's been good. The 10, 11 of us who had signed before this trip, I think had a good opportunity to bond, doing some things that I think you guys posted about, the Indy 500, Motor Speedway, and then Lucas Oil. So that was good. And then transitioning out here to Arizona, obviously the squad doubled with a bunch of guys on trial. I think it's been really well. Practices have been sharp and intense, which is good. And still kind of we're still at the early phases of a long gradual process up until the opener. So I think things have been going right on track so far.
Good. So obviously Portland being on the West Coast, how did you hear about Indy 11?
I think social media is probably how I first kind of learned about it. I was excited when I heard that they got the team. I didn't know who Peter Wilt was at that time, but then I heard that he hired Jurgen, and I knew Jurgen a little bit personally through my days at IU. Really respected him as a coach and as a person in general. So I knew once Jurgen was hired, I knew whoever was doing that decision making was making the right decisions, and that the future of Indy 11 was promising.
What are you most looking forward to this season?
I guess kind of to touch back on what I said before, is the relationships that you build with teammates, coaching staff, and people in the community. Getting to know some of the guys with the Brickyard Battalion, that'll be fun. Their passion that they've shown before we even have a game has been awesome. So I can only imagine what it's going to be, when they're in the stands cheering us on.
Finally, any shout-outs or anything else you want the people to know?
Twitter.
I don't know, man. Follow me on Twitter.
What's the Twitter handle?
BradRing87.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks for doing
Brad.
this.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.